What's going on, everyone? Dave here, back with another video. We're in the squeaky chair again today. However, we're not reviewing something. Um, we're going to be discussing my personal favorite anime characters from every anime. Now, huge disclaimer, obviously I've not seen every anime, and if I were to go through every anime that I have seen, this video would be like 8 hours long. Don't have the ability to do that. So, I am a filthy liar. However, this could potentially turn into maybe a series where every video I just take 5 anime and discuss my favorite character from each one. I feel like, asking someone their favorite character is a way to get to know a person a lot, because like it can really tell a lot about their personality by who they like attribute themselves to, or like who they usually your favorite character is someone that you can resonate with and you can see a lot of yourself in, because like those qualities appeal to you because they're qualities that you either may have or that may or maybe qualities that you would like to have, and then you look at that character and you're like, oh, that's a cool character. um so it can tell a lot by a person. For example, if their favorite character is, I don't know, like Hisoka, you know that you need to like call the police. So it really helps narrow things down and really is a good kind of icebreaker. So um let me know in the comments below some of your favorites, whether it be from an anime that I discuss in today's video, um or just any random character that you decide. That's totally fine with me. But yeah, so we're gonna do 5 today. Quick little thing. I am working on some stuff. I apologize. Uploads have been a little sporadic, because I'm working on a few projects that I think could be really good, but they're just taking up a lot of my time. I'm still doing some gaming stuff here and there, and that's kind of been slow. I've been very busy with my personal life. I don't need to get into it. Um, but yeah, I appreciate the support, and I really appreciate you guys sticking around. It means a lot to me. Also, I've been thinking of getting into streaming, if that's something you guys are interested in. It's something I've always wanted to try, and I don't know if I'm going to wind up doing it, but it's something that I've kind of always had an affinity for and an interest in. So let me know if that's something you guys want to see. I got a lot of anime games that we could play together. So anyway, let's get into it. So let's just start with my favorite anime of all time and my favorite character from that anime, Yusuke Urameshi from Yu Yu Hakusho. I think, I mentioned before how much I love Yusuke and how much I love Yu Yu Hakusho, and I figured let's just start the video off with a bang. Yusuke is such a cool character. He's so funny. He's so witty. He will not back down from a fight. Like, he will fight anybody. He'll fight demons. He'll fight his friends. He doesn't care, which is something I kind of respect. He just doesn't give a shit, dude. I'm trying not to cuss. He just doesn't care. And that's something, again, that I can respect a lot. He's a character that actually shows an arc throughout the series, and actual depth and everything. He goes from this street punk who doesn't care about anything to by the end, somebody who legitimately cares about his friends, legitimately cares about his relationships, and tries to, not be as selfish as he once was, and tries to see the world for the better and make the world a better place. Also, him being, spoiler alert, a demon lord, or the son of a demon lord, definitely helps in that whole, like, oh, well, I guess I gotta change my life. You can't really just figure out you're the son of a demon lord and be like, yeah, and everything's the same. There's nothing I need to change about myself. Like, but still, I mean, that sort of thing, I think really helps his character, and it's very interesting to see someone go from, a completely different mindset to, like, changing their mindset completely by the end, but still maintaining their personality throughout, if that makes any sense. Because from the beginning to the end, he's still the witty, smartass, guy that we know and love, but the way that he talks to people, and the way that he views life changes throughout the entire series, and I think that's cool. Um, obviously he's got some of the best techniques, some of the best fighting moves. The spirit gun is a classic. Um, I just love Yu Yu Hakusho so much, and I think he's a wonderful character. I think he's awesome. Uh, yeah, there's not much else I could really say about him besides just gushing about how awesome he is. Next, let's go with Dragon Ball. My favorite character from Dragon Ball is Krillin. This is another one that I think I may have mentioned before. I love Krillin. I think he's funny. I think he's I think he's the catalyst to probably the most important event in anime, not just in Dragon Ball, in anime. And yeah, he died. But if he didn't die, Goku probably wouldn't have gone Super Saiyan, which literally changed the trajectory of not only Dragon Ball Z, but of anime in general, at least anime in the West, because people saw that and they were like, oh shoot, anime's super sick. Like, look at that. That dude's hair just changed. That's crazy. And that changed anime, or the anime landscape, for decades to come. And we all got to thank Krillin for that, because if he didn't take one for the team, that wouldn't have happened. But the main reason I love Krillin is just, again, he's another kind of witty, sarcastic guy. At least as a kid, Kid Krillin is so funny. But he also, and another reason why I kind of like Gohan as well, is they don't fall into the traditional meathead muscle guy that all Dragon Ball characters fall into eventually. They are two guys that said, wait a minute, I'm gonna actually do in my opinion, the more manly thing and be there for my family, for my wife, and for my daughter, and step away from training because I know that I need a job, I need to support them, I need to be there for them. Instead of Goku and Vegeta just being like, nah. And even into Super, like Vegeta at this point isn't all the way like that. Like he voluntarily stays home because Bulma is pregnant. But anyway, we don't need to. I have a whole video on why Goku is overrated and why he's whatever. Like, if you're interested in hearing more of my thoughts on that top 5 most overrated characters video, that's on the channel. But anyway, focusing back on Krillin, he doesn't fall into the traditional norms of like, oh, I need to train all the time, I need to be this gruff, manly man. He says, hey, I have a wife now, I have a daughter, let me protect them. And he does become a cop, which, ACAB, but like, I think the full thing should be ACAB, but everyone but Krillin. I don't know what that comes out to be as an acronym, but like ACAB, I guess ACAB EK, ACABIC. All cops are bad except Krillin. That just made me laugh. I don't know why. I didn't even plan to make that joke, but anyway, yeah. So I think he's awesome. He constantly is there for his friends. He's, a team player. He may not be the strongest guy. He may not be the best fighter, but he's always there for people when they need him, and I appreciate that a lot. So that's Krillin from Dragon Ball. I'm kind of I had an idea of who I wanted to talk about, but I'm kind of just going off rip here. Let's talk about My Hero. My favorite character from My Hero Academia is Asui. I think she is hysterical. I think the frog powers are super interesting and also super kind of underrated in their just utility. I think, like, when you think of a superhero, or like when somebody asks you as a kid, like, oh, if you had a superpower, what power would it be? I don't think anyone out there is saying, oh, I want to be a frog. Like, I mean, maybe, but I doubt it. But like, if you think about it, frog powers are like, at least how My Hero treats them is like kind of good. If you like, she has the utility, like, with her tongue to be able to move things, objects, people. She has, can stick to walls. She can like jump, and she has high maneuverability. I think that's really cool. And just her personality really speaks to me because she's so just kind of, I don't really know how to explain it. She's just very, just kind of unintentionally funny. like the way that she incorporates ribbit into her vocabulary. Like a frog will make a ribbit noise, but that's like kind of the sound effect that they make. They'll just ribbit, ribbit, like. But it's almost like Asui just like takes the word ribbit and incorporates that into her vernacular. She'll just ribbit, like, I don't know why, it's just funny to me, and it just makes her character a little more unique in that aspect. And I think she's cool. I think she's funny. Again, powers are really unique, especially compared to a lot of the characters in My Hero that are basically just, I'm strong and here's why I'm strong. Like, compared to that, she's very unique. So yeah, she's my favorite My Hero character. Um, let's Another character who also has a green color theme and who is strong and who has not a traditional moveset is Rockley. He's my favorite Naruto character. Um, I think his devotion to his team and devotion to his training is admirable. Admirable. Am I saying that right? I don't know. But I think that's an admirable. That's a cool quality that he's got. Is his devotion. His father son relationship with Mike Guy is really cute and very sweet and charming. I think he is a character that is really slept on, at least in parts of the series. People don't really take him seriously because he can only use taijutsu, but he is the best at it. And like the fight with him and Gaara, one of my personal favorite fights in all of anime, he made Gaara scared. Like, he made Gaara scared. Like, he's the only guy to have broken through Gaara's sand stuff, and the whole like taking off the ankle bracelets is probably one of the most badass moments in all of anime, and they thud to the ground, and and they're so freaking heavy that they just like create these craters in the ground, and everyone's like, oh dude, this guy's for real. Like, there's that meme that's like, do him dirty in front of his whole squad, and it's just like it's Rockley's face just like photoshopped over a statue of Sun Tzu, like from the Art of War. And it's like, yeah, that's kind of true. That's kind of how Rockley be. He's just like, I'm gonna beat the shoot out of you, dude. I sound like such a dork. I don't know how to talk without cussing, and then I sound like such a dork. Like, I'm whatever. But yeah, Rockley is cool. And another thing that I wanted to touch on, sorry, talking about memes, let's just quickly jump back to Yusuke. Have you guys seen that meme where it's like, who's the best trash talker out of these four characters? And it's like Yusuke, Vegeta, I forget who else. But I see comments that are all like, "Oh, dude, Vegeta's the best trash talker. He would talk to you from the dead or whatever." And it's like, I don't think you guys watched Yu Yu Hakusho, because one, Yusuke did that too, and also, call me when Vegito dogs out his own mom, dude. Yusuke would roast his own mother. Like, I just don't understand. It's Yusuke. It's 100% Yusuke. He's the best trash talker. He would be on the verge of death and be like, "Oh, that's all you got, dude? You fucking loser." I just cussed, whatever. But yeah. So anyway, jumping back to Rockley, yeah, he's just cool. He's very admirable. He has good qualities. He's somebody that you would take home to meet your parents. He's a cool guy. And I like taijutsu. I think that's really cool. I think his skills are very unique for him and unique for the show. Yeah, I like him. I like him a lot. And then last but not least, let's talk. I'm staring at my haikuler right now. I'll try to remember to show you. I don't want to have to reset up the camera here, but I'll show you the haikuler at the end. But we're going to go with my favorite haiku character, and it is, as much as I love Hinata, and as much as I love Sugawara, and a bunch of other cool characters, my favorite haiku character is Nishinoya, for sure. I think he's a cool character. He's funny. He's got a lot of energy. He's somebody who's always there for the team. There was, oh, I forget who they were playing, but the one game they were getting kind of down on themselves because they like kept giving up points, and Noya's like, hey guys, I'm not giving up another one. I'm not, no more getting by me. And that really like boosted them up, and we're like, yeah, dude, hold on, we can do this, we can do this. Like, um, and the fact that he's just always there to like bail out these guys. Not that he's a one man show, but like a bunch of instances that happen throughout the show when the team gets saved from like the brink of losing or like from giving up an important point. A lot of times it's Noya like coming out of nowhere, like kicking the ball with his foot or like making some last second like save or whatever. I just think that's cool. He's a guy who doesn't give up. He's a guy that will not give up. And I appreciate him for that. I think he's a cool character. So yeah, I think that's it for today. If you guys are interested in seeing a part 2, Lord knows I watch a heck of a lot of anime. I could make a series out of this. Tackle 5 a day, tell you my favorite character, a little bit of why. So let me know in the comments, again, your favorites. If you guys, some of the stuff I talked about in the beginning of the video, if you guys are interested in that sort of thing at all, let me know as well. And I just want to thank you guys again for the support. Things have been a little rough for me lately, but it's nice when you see a new comment or a new subscription, or even just a view going up from 24 views to 25. Like, it's cool that people are at least giving my content a shot. So I really appreciate that a lot. I've been very busy, but I hope to get new content out as soon as I can. And yeah, so I'll see you guys in the next one. Let me just quickly show you my high cooler here. I have a cooler in my room. Well, it's not really a cooler. It's more of a mini fridge, but haiku mini fridge doesn't really roll off the tongue as well. But it's got... I just went crazy with the fucking stickers, man. I don't know why. I decided that would be the way to go. I got KFC the other day because I was kind of going through it. But yeah, we got all of our favorite boys over here. We got, Kageyama. We got Hinata. This is probably one of my favorite designs of all time. If I can get it in the frame here. Where is it? Where'd it go? I'm missing it. Oh no. Oh, right here. I kind of want to get this tattooed. Where is it? Right here. This guy. I think that's really funny. Well, let me try again. I can't go without actually knowing if I got it because I can't really see. Right here. Vanibosh! I think that's funny. That's funny, right? It's funny. I'm losing my mind. All right. We're going to end this video. Thank you guys again so very much. I'll see you in the next one.